What's up, everyone? Silo here. I know that I always open up like this. I don't know why I keep doing it. Well, anyways, um, this is more of an update review from GTA 3 to Vice City. Well, GTA Vice City. So the only thing why I'm being quiet is because it's kind of late and other things are going on. So, anyways, I want to technically get into, well, first, GTA 3. It's not really like the best game. The music is average and it's not really that good. The driving kind of sucks. Mostly between from GTA 3 and Vice City, both characters cannot swim. So if you're in the water, you're immediately dead. But I just ended up finishing Vice City, so I actually love the game because instead of being a mute to where in GTA 3 you're quiet through the entire thing, while in Vice City you actually have more of a story. So, and I just kind of want to get through a couple things of Vice City. So, I liked Vice City when I first played it, and like when I played it when it came out on the PlayStation 2, that I had a really good time of actually playing Vice City because the music and knowing that technically in GTA 3 you can only run like a few seconds and then your character is immediately exhausted, while they actually increased the speed in Vice City because the character can now run faster. If he's holding a pistol or something, or a bat or something, maybe a hammer, he could run faster. But if he's holding a two-handed weapon, shotgun, rifle, machine gun, he will not move as quick. So I kind of want to get through different parts. Is that through the storyline is like as it is. You know, you go to place to place to place, and you hit up all these names and such. And then that's when like it gets to a certain point where you have no idea what to technically do. Well, I'm pretty sure it did give like me information of what to do, but I barely saw it because like there's so much stuff going on, and like the screen, I'm not saying it's hard to see on the screen. It looks perfect. Again, that the graphics look decent for the Switch. Like even I'm playing on the handheld, so I'm not connecting it to my TV. I'm literally playing it handheld, and it works great. It looks great, especially if you have a Switch OLED. I don't know how it would look on the Switch 2 because I don't have one, but on the Switch OLED, it looks great. So, plus the loading is not that long. Mostly some views on YouTube and stuff, like they put the comparison on how long the loading time is. If you put your console in rest mode, that you could just start it back up and start where you left off. It doesn't take forever to reload up to wherever you're technically like going through in the game. So yeah, Vice City is pretty great. The driving is pretty easy. It's really different because the cops in Vice City are after certain civilians as well. Cops are chasing down people in the streets. Even sometimes, like the cops will like ram you or cut in front of you. There's actually times I've hit a couple cops and I would not get a star. So I guess that's actually a good thing in the game. So that's great. But I will also say that there is a part in the game where, like I said, that I may have seen it or may have not have seen it. It's to a part to where you notice that there's little symbols, kind of like the save symbol, which is like an old looking cassette tape, to you can find like body armor and stuff like that in other places, stars to lose cops. But here's the thing though, in I'm pretty sure it's the same through the Xbox and PlayStation consoles, depending upon what you're technically playing on. But if you actually look up on YouTube, or if you just look it up on your phone and you include as Switch, you can actually find cheat codes for the Switch to where it's like, like left bumper, all that other stuff. Uh, in in the codes, you can actually get like you can reinstore your armor, full health, full armor. There are three different types of weapons you get. There's one where you get a rocket launcher. If you put in the code right, it changes all of your weapons to like the first starter weapons, to the second starter weapons, and the third starting weapons, which is more of like your stronger and powerful like weapons you have. Better sniper. You even get a minigun. Your first selection of weapons, if you do in the first cheat code, you get a rocket launcher, and in the second cheat code of weapons, you get a flamethrower. So I like the third one because you get a minigun and it's so much easy, especially if you're facing up a bunch of enemies, which is actually useful to use at the very ending of the game. Yeah, and I just kind of want to point this out. When you get to a certain part, you'll find like little like symbols that are spinning around. Like you'll find clothes. You can go into places and change your outfit. There's also symbols to where you can buy buildings. So the only thing is I can say is that when you play the game, I mean, buy ammo, buy guns, but also buy body armor. But if you want to use the cheat codes, you can look that up. Or either just look up the weapons for the cheat codes, and that would save you a lot of money and it would save you a lot of time. But mostly just save up as much money as you can through the game because you're going to have to buy a bunch of properties. And some of those properties are going to have missions in them. There's a taxi driving mission, a paper printing mission, a movie theater mission, and there's about 6 missions. There's one where you have to collect a bunch of cars. So you go down to where all these garages are, and there's a list on the side of the wall where it has a list of different style of cars. You take those to the body shop and you start rolling in money. That's technically what the whole part of when you get close to the end of the game is, that you have to go buy all these buildings, do their missions, and then you're technically rich. You're gathering up as much money as you are at all these other companies that are practically giving you money. I didn't know this because I kept driving around and saving up like the money of just running over people or something. But now, since I technically knew, after when you buy 6 of the businesses and gather up as much money as you can from these businesses and stuff, eventually it will cut to a full final ending of the game, to where the gangster that you used to work for will come south, find you, and technically try to kill you. Oh, sorry, it's getting kind of late, so I need to wrap this video up. So, yes, again, GTA Vice City, the best one I've actually played. Hated GTA 3 because, being mute and just doing random jobs for certain people made no really sense. There was really no story to it, except for like where it shows at the beginning and when it kind of slightly comes to the end. But when you have dialogue for the main character, it creates that story. It creates that great like line of a type of a game. So yes, I do recommend. Vice City is actually one of the best ones to play, but now I am going to be playing San Andreas, which will be the third final game that I'll be playing. And actually, I'm surprised because it took me about maybe 2-3 weeks because I've been constantly playing these games. it took me about 3 weeks. It took me about almost 3 weeks or so for GTA 3, and it's taken me about the same for Vice City. Of course, I have other things going on in my life besides playing video games. That's why mostly, whenever I have free time, I usually play it. But since I was able to figure out that the game had cheat codes, then it was easy to technically just fly through those. But I think Vice City was the only one that had cheat codes. I don't know if San Andreas had cheat codes after that. But I mean, I'll see if it still does have cheat codes, but I mean, like I said, you can technically look this up online and you'll find the cheat codes for the Switch. And you'll be able to get armor, health, even lose the cops. Uh, Losing the cops was easy through a few other missions. And like there's a bank robbing job. If you put in the cheat code, you lose all the cops. And the cops don't even focus on you. They'll focus on the other people around you, like partners or whatever that you had with you. But they eventually lose focus on you. But technically, some of the SWAT team cops were still shooting at me. But it technically dials down some of the cops that are in the area. So you're able to escape. I think there might be codes where you can summon like a vehicle or something. I don't remember because I never summoned any vehicles. I would just technically steal a car or whatever. But anyways, that's all I got for right now. My third and final review or so will be San Andreas. So I'll give you guys a little update on that and let you guys know if I'll let you guys what I think on San Andreas. So thank you guys so much for watching this little review video, and I hope to see you guys again in the next one. See ya.